Hi Birdie, how are you? Good night. Thank you for being here. Let me give you your quick shout out. Wait, did any of the things go through my little chat box? Or was I too early for it?
Hello. Thanks for the Lexi. I am tired, but going well. Catch a beauty. Have a good sleep.
Lord God, do errands before work. It's like Wednesdays. You don't work till like Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot have your chat open on my computer while running Hogwarts. So this is gonna be interesting because I open it on my iPad and we'll see how distracting or non-distracting it is. I keep hearing, so like I accidentally pressed the any button to do the thing. And I keep hearing this sound, which sounds like the ping from work. So I keep like hearing it. I'm like, no. We're at 3 p.m. the train schedule plus taking trolley. Ah, okay, got it. Enjoy work, Z. Bye, Beardy.
Bye, Beardy.
Hi, Melisco. How are you? What's up? Everyone go follow Melisco, who's live streaming Minecraft. Apparently Minecraft is big Roonies right now. Thanks for the shout out. See ya. Bye. Bye, Z. Okay, let's see. Is my game set up correctly? Heck yeah, let's go. I had to rearrange everything on my cameras and stuff to make sure you can see everything. Because we moved it for It Takes Two. What's up? Only the sky. Only the ceiling's up for me. So... Alright.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Let's go. So, we finished the day of the main quest last week, right? And so, are we trying to clear through a lot of the side quests today? Or what's our goal?
I gotta go in to see what we have to do.
Okay, I know I need to sell my things, and then our plan was to open up the level 3 locks in Hogsmeade, and unlocking all the doors only, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We were going to go to Hogsmeade for that, yes.
I'm hyped. I think it could have been interesting if they made level 1, 2, and 3 unlocking mechanism like slightly different. But it's okay.
That would have been my preferred, yeah.
I hear peeps. Okay, I have a new quest. What's my new quest? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we ignore the Are you still loading in, by the way? I just loaded in.
I'm not sure if my thing's frozen or not.
Okay.
No, I just loaded in. Yeah.
There we go. Methinks we ignore main side quest for now. Oh my god, I'm so... We got the locks! We got the locks! We can Alohomora level 3! Yeah.
So the first step to Hogsmeade?
Yes. Should we run or Flu Flame?
I would probably just Flu Flame.
Okay. Hogsmeade. I'm going to
Which
the
one are we going to?
north one.
Okay.
Hello, friends! Anyway, hi. Welcome. It is Wednesday. We've been too busy this week, so we're here finally. Wednesday for me, Thursday for Mr. At Humbla 5. We got boba from the weekend that I didn't drink, but I'm gonna drink now. We got some Hogwarts Legacy. We got snow in Hogsmeade. It's winter. Okay, we're gonna sell our boys. We're going to run around Hogsmeade to unlock cat. F to pat. Come on.
Must. It's a must.
I don't make the rules. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, sell my boys. I'm out of pocket space.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Okay. Sell my boys. What button is to sell? Oh no, that's buying. I need to sell. Sell items. I almost bought items instead of selling. That would have been tragic.
And a classic you thing to do, yeah.
Come on.
I'm like probably going to need a coffee at some point. Just
Okay.
as a heads up. I'll probably get it now. Whilst you're selling. I could at least actually no, I'll put the kettle on.
Yeah.
What you guys call
We call them kettles.
a boiler. You call them kettles? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna change my outfit. I need a new look. This look ain't the
I
V-best.
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Gear. F to change my look. Wait, no, I need to change my like main look first, I think. Okay, I'll change. Come on, F. Alright.
What do you mean by main?
So I was looking at gloves first, but I don't know what gloves I want unless I change my like outfit and my robes, you know? Or my cloak. Does that make sense?
Kinda. You could always base your entire outfit around your gloves.
Yeah, I could, but oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Okay. We're gonna go no scarf. Hat. I gotta get that like little jestery hat that I like.
I haven't changed my outfit, but I still think my outfit's cool.
I think your outfit's fire. My outfit, however, leaves things to be desired.
The only thing I want to check out is my cape. See if I can change the appearance of the cape. See, it's not really suiting me. It is a cape, not a robe, which does give it some appeal.
This is the look.
Ah, no, that's better. That's better.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. Oh my god, your flying mount can be the Thestral.
Yeah, that's what we we got the pre-order bonus for.
Yes. Of course.
Remember that little one?
The one that they didn't give me at first, and I had to be like, "Excuse
Yeah, look me.
It's
Why did I not get my mount?
me." Okay, so
On top of not having access to the game in the first place, you were like, my mount?
no, excuse. Okay, yeah. So I think, we ignore our quests and run around Hogsmeade and try to find things. Do you have anything to sell?
No.
Okay. Okay, we gotta orient together so we can walk and find some doors.
Arguably, I don't think walking together is the most efficient at finding doors.
Okay.
What I think is the most efficient is because you can see my stream now. We just go and find a door and then go, hey, look at this door. And then we go to that door.
Okay.
Because you can see it now. You just have to. No,
Yep.
you can't. Yes, you can. You got it on your iPad, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a little delayed, but it's okay. So we need 4 more field guide pages, 4 more collecting chests, and 2 more demiguise statues. Okay.
I know, demiguise.
Mine now, demiguise. Okay. I'm gonna go sway.
I'm like still waking up, and it's been like over half an hour.
Okay, we just gotta find some really cool things, or like just have some battle, and then you'll wake up. That's how it works, right?
Totally not how it works, but
Oh.
let's go with it. Normally it's why like I take a hot minute just to be like morning announcements because that usually wakes me up, but I'm just not waking up right now.
Oh, you didn't like my riveting story about I found a level 2 lock. It's next to.
Yeah, I don't think that level 2 lock story really cut it, you know?
Yeah, it's next to Honeydukes. Like if you're facing Honeydukes, the front it's on. It's like 2 doors to the left.
What?
I found a level 2 lock outside of Honeydukes. So if you're
Just, I gotta like,
if you're facing the front of Honeydukes,
yeah, it's more a case of like, I just gotta be able to see your stream a bit better. The main concern is, yeah, if I'm facing Honeydukes, yep,
and then you go 2 doors to the left.
to the left.
There's level 2
I
lock.
see it.
Okay, ready for this, boba? Shut. Didn't spill it.
Oh, Doba.
Alohomora.
Gotcha.
Aloha Mora. Weirdly, your stream isn't that far behind. Like usually it's like really far behind for me. Maybe it's the iPad. Okay,
Revelio.
It's probably because you're not streaming at the same time.
they're recording it.
Hmm? No, I mean like, you don't, you're normally checking on your PC, right?
Yeah. Found a chest.
would- Ooh, can we sit down? That's a really nice fire.
Oh whoa, we're in Honeydukes now. There's a. It says loft, but I just pushed through it. I think something's happening. Okay.
Revelio.
I see. Oh, okay. I see a big chest in the room.
Wait, in the Honeydukes after hours?
Yes, apparently. Unidentified hand item.
I wonder what's in there after hours. Big chest, big
Revelio.
chest.
Okay, I found big chest.
Ooh, neck item.
I see some things, but like through the walls, but I don't know where. Wow, this is a nice fire.
Yeah, it's really nice fire. I feel like my camera angle's super like close to me.
I don't know. Okay, are you ready to leave? Oh, there's a floating plant. Is it supposed to be floating?
But looks of it, yes.
Okay. I'm ready to leave out the door we came in.
Okay.
Alright. Where should we go? Left or right?
Forgotten what things were. I feel like going right, and then we go across the bridge. Because I believe there was something here that was a level 3.
Across the bridge. Okay.
Part of me feels like, okay, there was one here. Part of me feels like just walk, like if we walk where we need to, and randomly we'll find.
Because there's a big alley before that had it. Okay, we'll just run around.
Oh yeah, I gotta sell my beast.
Oh, how many beasts do I have? Do I have full beast? Oh, I have space for beasts. But I guess I can sell them. Just to make maximum space.
Sell my mooncar. No,
Come
no,
in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of
I
toad
think I have a lot of nifflers.
Okay, sell beast. Sell beast.
We have a lot of dollars. Consider yourself welcome. Alright.
Thank you.
I'll
Let's
not mind
just
seeing you
meander
here
where we
again.
need to.
Consider yourself welcome.
And then if you find one, let me know.
Mhm.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
We gotta find these locks.
I know there's a
Coax me,
big
here I
alley of
come.
blocks.
Okay, I found a level 2 lock.
Okay, where?
You know the hair cutter?
Yeah.
It's next to the barber. sheep. Have you any wool?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 locks full.
What?
It's a level 2 lock.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Aloha.
Aloha Mora.
Alohomora.
Aloha Mora.
A wild mime, Junior.
I'm still unlocking the door.
Revelio.
Walking in.
I see a bunch of things through the walls. I see a big chest. I got gold wooden spectacles.
You got a tenebrous attire.
I got a bag of Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, my gear slots are full. How my gear slots are full? Maybe I did need to sell stuff. That's my... Huh, okay. I
Well-
just completely disregarded that one then. Time to go sell some stuff. That's my bad. I can sell stuff from the hairdresser, right?
Maybe.
Just want to sell some stuff. I don't want a cutscene. Wow, so rude.
Okay, let's find some locked doors. Are you locked? Are you a door? Oh, that's the side of Augustus Boy. Oh, you caught the Mime Junior? I feel like I see lots of Mime Juniors. What is this? I found Lolly's cellar. I think that was a quest we ignored.
Okay, so she doesn't allow me to sell stuff.
Changing your
Scam.
hair.
Okay, I gotta go back to her, but I gotta go down somewhere to sell stuff.
Revelio.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, that's the lolly seller. We should go down there and just steal stuff, you know, like
yeah, I'm looking
really get our money's worth.
I'm looking for some level 3 locks while you sell things. The problem is I just can't see in the dark, man.
Okay. Can actually sell stuff now. So this person, we don't need these. We don't need these. We need these.
There's a bunch of level 2 locks, I think.
I'll be real. I wish I could just click them and just say sell.
You know how Grim Dawn does it, where you just move it over and then press sell?
You don't even have to move it over, but you can just like give click and all that sort of stuff. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, well. Oh! I found a level 1 lock! I'm right at the entrance of Hogsmeade.
Oh, did you?
Huh?
I just got a quest.
Yeah, but what did you... Are you
Did you get a quest?
No, are you talking to somebody?
So you know how it was like wait for thing to say something.
Wait for Moon.
We've now got. Yeah, I got a that progressed for me.
Okay.
That progressed for me because the guy who's doing it's like, you should not have meddled with things that aren't yours to meddle with. I'm like, well, I was asked to. But I gotta go, like it's basically telling me to go to someone to talk to them. I don't know what triggered it. I went to sell stuff at the sports center, which is probably close by to them.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was quite a weird. Oh wait, I got it. No walkers, no talkers.
With a rather personal matter.
Let me quackers. I need to go back to the haircutting place too.
And the moons contained therein were placed
So do
as
we
they
want to do
were
that one
for
while we're
good
here?
Reason. You should not meddle in the personal
Go on.
affairs
I'm listening
of
to the
others.
things.
I
Okay.
don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Oh, it's daytime now. Okay. Got it. Okay, you go collect the things from the hairdresser place.
I was trying to find them.
Try to find Pierce guy.
The hairdresser place. But then, like, I'm like near the Pierce guy, so I might as well just do that first.
Okay.
I was just waiting to see what I wanted to do.
Okay, then I can go to Pierce.
Also, PTB.
Yeah, hi,
Thank you
PTB.
for the sub, friendo. I haven't had a chance to thank you for it, but I appreciate it. You like sneaky sub, and I was waiting. Thank you for it.
Okay, I'm running to Pierce now. All right,
Those statues took
I'm
time
ready
and
to-
effort.
talk to Pierce.
I'm running to Pierce.
Yep. Okay, so we can talk to Pierce. You can pick up the thing you need from Barbershop Place, and then I found a level 1 lock at the entrance of Hogsmeade.
Okay. There's also a bunch of things around there, I think.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to talk. 3, 2, 1.
F to talk.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're terrorizing Gladwin Moon, or I find them intriguing. I find them intriguing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
well, I think they're
A lot of
terrorizing Gladwin.
craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them.
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Huh,
Ah, well.
PTB, how are you? What's
fitting
up? How's your
mood of
Hogwarts
Mr.
going?
Student.
I know
Too
you're doing some
cowardly to
side
do it
quests and
himself.
flying before.
Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too
Working
much.
and lurking the usual.
Even if
you
I
gotta
do
do
take
and hope
satisfaction
works
in that
alright.
his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Hogwarts caretaker important job. He's too big for his boots. Hogwarts caretaker is an important job.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
He's taught me a Alohomora.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It
Inspired
worked
play, I think.
brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
You're no better than Mr.
The
Moon.
statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better
No
than
bullying
him.
allowed.
Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Okay, we gotta talk to Gladwin Moon later. Okay, are you done talking to the cutscene?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lock just right next to him.
Okay, let me untrack because it's annoying me. There's a hidden side quest that I didn't discover until I had to Google. You have to go to a specific place to get it started. Interesting. Right next to him?
Yes, like it's literally that building is leaning against.
Ah, I see it. Level 3 lock. Let's go. Are you ready?
Wait. Oh, no, hang on, I'm behind. Yes, it is the right one, I think. Yeah, okay. Level 3 lock. Level 3 lock.
3, 2, 1. Alohomora.
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 This looks slightly different. Like the mechanics is the same, but like the visually looks different.
I wonder if they do have a difference with level 3.
It just looks darker, you know?
Yeah, I wish the level, like, the mechanically was different, but, like, I mean...
Like, add another like, spinny thing or something, you know?
Yeah, that would have been cool, an extra spinny thing.
Ooh, wand chest?
Collectible item...
Oh, tower.
Ooh, household
Revelio.
banners.
Revelio. Oh, big boy chest, big boy chest.
Big boy chest.
It's huge.
Back item.
I got face item. Anything else?
No, not that I had.
Okay, I don't see anything either. Let me check the map. Tall Sushiro, hi! Oh my gosh, welcome back. How are you? Hello. What was I looking? I was looking at math. We need 3 more collection chests, 4 more. Oh, we haven't been Revelioing. And
What do you mean?
we still have a couple more Revelio pages left in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I don't think any place we've gone to is of note anyway. Okay, I'm done in this room. Steven, what's up? How are you? How's your day?
I feel like this has to be something, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is yet though. Like, maybe we don't have it unlocked. Can you please meet me at the front where the Hogsmeade like little arch
Sometimes it
entrance
seems all
way is?
roads lead to Hogsmeade.
If I can find my way there.
I'm good. Just had lunch. What'd you have for lunch? I had eggies and I made too many eggs. It was a little bit too much. Once you're looking at the little entranceway to Hogsmeade, on the left there's a door. Level 1 lock.
Yeah. I gotta wait till I get there.
Yeah.
You mean this entrance down here?
Like when we first walk to Hogsmeade, I'm waiting to see what
You said the archway, and then you said which way? The left, the left one?
Yeah, like the first
it
building on the left.
Facing, yeah, okay, I got it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alohomora.
Alohomora.
It's always so great to see you here, Steven. I hope your day is good. Hope your lunch was delicious. Hope it wasn't garlic ice cream. Alohomora. Chicken salad with avocado, like a true Californian. Chicken salads are good. I don't like avocado, unlike a true Californian, but chicken salads are so good.
Revelio.
You know what's hilarious?
Huh.
I heard that and thought it was talking about a sushi. Because you know, California roll with chicken. I was gonna be like, huh, see,
Yes.
it is a thing, and then you're like, salad, and I'm like, salad?
I found 1 chest and that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Alright.
It is a level 1 lock after all. Let's just admire the fact that they're hanging some, like, herbs and stuff from the ceiling.
Where?
Yeah, on the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom?
Yeah, I went to leave. There's candles. I love how they've
Oh,
got
yeah.
little niche, like,
Why it's all
rooms and stuff.
Alright. Oh, wait, okay. I found a chest, like a small chest. It's outside. So, when you left that room we're just in, go straight, like straight past that building, and then on the side of the building there's a small chest.
69. Coins! I forgot what they call them.
Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
I believe there was some lucky boys that we need to do here. I remember where there was one lock. If you want to come to keep walking down that alleyway somewhere.
Yeah, I thought there was. Oh wait, I found locks. I found a bunch of locks. Okay.
There's these ones here. I don't know where you went.
I'm next to a thing with like a bird cage. Yeah, I think you're there. I think we're in the same
Yeah.
spot. Okay, ready?
Aloha Mora!
Aloha Mora!
Hello, Mora.
A wild Arokuda. Ooh, Arokuda.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I did thought I put a... Doesn't seem to be there. Oh, I'm curious.
Big chest
Interesting.
bag.
Revelio.
I have to look into it.
A big wow.
I asked how they had the Pokemon on that thing, BCG,
Yeah.
and he linked. He basically said to like copy this link and then put it in, and I did that, and it's not showing up.
Like as a source,
There's
maybe.
not a lot of stuff.
Level 3 lock, boys. Let's say you want to go to university. Yo's, dude. Steven, Odd and I are going in June, and I'm so hyped to see Mario and Harry Potter. If you didn't know, Odd is also streaming right now. It's his second affiliate stream. We're
Yay.
playing Hogwarts Legacy in parallel to each other, so like we're playing together, but like, because it's not multiplayer co-op, we're just doing the same things. I did find a chest, a bag, another chest, another bag, and another chest.
Yeah, it was a chest, chest. I think it was a bag and another bag and then another chest. It was like 3 chests and then like
Okay.
bags or something.
Cool. I'm leaving.
Revelio.
This-
Leaving. You're leaving me? Well, what scam?
Sorry, Mini. They add co-op to this game in the future. Yes.
I'm honestly very surprised they didn't from the get-go, but I can also understand why they haven't because it's kind of it's kind of like not around other people, but like from an actual like environmental standpoint, co-op is like I just wish they had it. Like I really wish they just had it. Do the same quests, whatever. Even if they had it
Kinda
where like you're doing your own things, right? Like it's like you open your like open locks separately and stuff like that. I don't know.
And Patronuses, yes, that'd be so cool. Cause like you have Patronuses on the Wizarding World website anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
near J Pippins, I found a level 3 lock.
I gotta get back to things.
So, there's a Floo Flame next to it. If I am like I'm looking at J Pippins, I turn right and it's 2 houses down. What's your Patronus? Mine is a tortoiseshell cat.
Mine is a dragon.
What is
I got a
yours?
dragon.
What's yours, P2B?
Where when you look at JP Pippins?
Okay, so yeah, so you're looking at I'm a bit behind you, right? So you're looking at J Pippins.
Mm-hmm.
You're too far if you're at the bridge. So like, you're facing the front of it.
I'm looking at JP.
Okay, there's a slight delay. So keep walking to the right. For 2 houses, it's gonna be the same like street side. Like it's gonna be on the
Oh, level 3.
yeah. Wait.
You ready to unlock?
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Moa.
I think the only way for me to beat you in unlocking locks is if I start first.
Oh, I did have a question.
For me?
And it can't. Well, I guess it's for anyone that understands it. But I've been trying to think about like how to appropriately assign my might bites, like points wise, like.
So there is a like the dynamic ones, you know. Last time I took it Wolf. That's pretty cool. I think Odd would like that too.
Wolf is pretty cool.
I found a bag at the bottom, bag in the middle level, and a big chest on top.
I saw a balcony. Because, like, for example, like, there's the idea of like, you know, to start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus like, over time. Like, you kind of don't want things to be cheap permanently, but like, should you start off with them being cheap? I don't know.
So for perspective, you had your affiliate stream once and this time, and I have 2.2k.
Already? Well, yeah, but you've been on it like constantly.
Yeah, so people aren't gonna be on it like the whole time constantly. So it's like that's gonna be a good issue gauge. I think your sound alert's like 1,000 something. I think that'd be too high.
It was 2000.
Are they still there?
It was sound
Oh,
alert.
yeah. 2,000
Yeah.
seems like pretty high.
Yeah, but part of it's like those that don't play it all the time. Because like I was looking at other people's streams and how much they charge, and it was like similar. But then also like that's probably because they have like people more actively viewing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shayla had them for 1,000, which is why I was thinking about it. But it's like,
I think 1,000 might be more reasonable. Mine are at like 300, 333.
for the sound alerts,
Yeah,
interesting.
which like might be a little bit low. But I think 2,000 is too high. So I think like it's somewhere between
Well,
like
it depends, right? Because like in a stream, you can like because the idea is not to like because if you have people watching, like I think on yours I have 140 something thousand,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So it's like I could play that constantly unless you you put like time delays and stuff
Yeah.
on it, but like. Yeah, I don't know.
So I think like somewhere between 500 and 1,000 might be more reasonable than 2,000.
Yeah, but then you can play it really frequently, right? But then I guess people can use it to start with. I don't know.
Yeah, and then I'll just like if you put a cooldown on it, then it'll help people not abuse it. But yeah, you see PTB's Patronus is a wolf.
Yes, I both saw and heard it, and said, yeah, wolves are cool. In case you didn't hear my response.
There seems to be a lock somewhere up here.
Hydrate. We gotta get
Hydrate,
friend
thank
wolves.
you. Thanks, Steven. I got my bobas.
Oh, sushi roll.
I got one.
Thanks for being here, friend.
Oh my god. So, Tall Sushi Roll, one of my OGs also. First person who like commissioned a painting from me. So he has a painting that I did for him.
Right.
It was a while.
Found a level 3 lock, but yeah.
I found
What kind of painting?
level 2 lock. Okay. It was like a Aurora Borealis kind of thing. So it used to be in the background of my stream when I lived at home. And he has a bunch of just like paintings that people have done. He has some like SpongeBob ones. Okay, you're at a level 3 lock. I'm at a level 2. I still have it on my wall. That's amazing. And then he had to scam me and be like, "Oh my god!" In the shipping, like a hole got punched through it, and I got very upset for like 2 seconds. He lied to me. Okay. You are kind of close to where I am. Let me make sure I know. Okay. So I'll go to you first, and then we can go back to me because I found a level 2 lock. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're by the Blue Flame.
It's just it's like the building that the Blue Flame's attached to.
Okay. Am I going the right way? Okay, Blue Flame. I see the Blue Flame. The building is Reggie.
I think one of the reasons why I put them as 2,000 was because like the default pricing was like 900 for like a modifying emote stuff,
Yeah.
and like the sound alerts are like better than that.
Yeah. They do have like. Do you
So,
see
like-
like the dynamic pricing thing? So you can kind of use that.
That's
kind of
already
thing.
what it's on,
Mm.
but like it's not. I don't even know if it's doing it. I don't know.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Alohomora.
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 Tatsushiro, what Hogwarts house are you? Me, Odd, and PTP are all Ravenclaws. Come on.
That's a really nice looking chest, and it gave me a Wiggenweld potion. Are you kidding me?
I was still
Are you
unlocking the door.
kidding me?
I was still unlocking the door. I haven't played yet, but like, do you know your like house at all? Crimson Voyager garb.
Revelio.
Okay, kind
Wow. From that nice fancy box, a Wiggenweld. Are you?
You feel scammed.
This is why I don't play
Bag.
games.
And chest. Unidentified head. Oh, there's another chest in the back. Don't forget that one. Oh, it's a
Yeah, no, I
collection
got
chest.
them all. There's like a bunch of things.
The one with the snake, Slytherin. Checks out. I got Puffskein
Slytherin.
statue. I think in the background I saw like a flying page outside. Gutson, what's up? How are you?
Gutson! That's a great emote.
That's so. Oh yes, yes, that's a good one. Okay, let me give you a little shout out, Gutson the beautiful. You're playing Yakuza 0?
Does Gutson stream?
Apparently, I think I've seen Z shout them out, which is the only reason why I trying it this
You
time.
mean to tell me this whole time?
I didn't know. I think that's like the first time I shout out Gutson. Gutson,
I'm
sorry
just-
that we haven't shouted you out earlier. Did not know you
Hogsmeade, here I
streamed.
come.
Well, I heard
Absolute carrying the week-long affiliate. speedrun.
Yeah, carrying. Okay.
Appreciate you being here, friendo. How are you?
We need 2 more collection chests, 2 more demiguys, and 4 more field guide pages still. Okay, can I take you to the other
Yeah.
thing that I found? So if you look on your map,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be this building right here. I'll wait for the stream to delay. This building right here.
Oh, it's the one to the right? Okay.
I think it's towards like the back of it or something. But yeah, there's like up some stairs to that building. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and it's already unlocked. Don't know why it's something.
Level 2 lock.
Level 2,
Yep.
level 2. I haven't heard of Yakuza as a game.
Me neither. I think it's
Oh,
interesting that there's
come
a
on.
0 at the end of the name. Ready?
I'm presuming, but I'm ignoring the 0.
Oh, okay. 3.
2, 1. Hello,
Hello,
Mora.
Mara.
Hello, Hamura.
Chest.
Revelio.
There's
Oh, that's this one.
eyeball chest. Okay, when I walk outside, so they can't see me, I'm going to get my 500 coins from this. Search. It's always 500 coins. Okay, there's this, which gives me a fringed house scarf. I can play the piano. Nice.
Revelio.
We can play the piano. Okay, that
Oh,
was.
there's a
underwhelming.
I think there's a money bag outside. Wait, there's like a full-size bed and like a half bed. Interesting. Okay.
Half bed? What do you mean?
Like a twin-size bed.
There's a twin, and then there's a single. What do you mean by a half bed?
The twin and the double. Twin and the
What?
queen.
Inside?
Yeah. Here,
What's
yeah.
more powerful than the dark arts?
I don't think.
Human love, I reckon.
I don't think that's not a twin and a queen. That's a single and like a queen, or single and a double.
Single's like a twin.
Huh?
Single's like a twin.
No. Why would it be a twin bed?
We don't really
I'm
have
confused.
like we don't really have single beds.
Do you call it twin bed when it's? Because we have single,
One has their wondered
double,
thoughts about the dark
queen, and king.
We have twin, queen, king, California king, and twin XL.
Okay, so first of all, a single bed is not big enough for 2 people. Hence why it's called a single for 1 person.
But like a twin bed is like a single person bed.
I know, but why do you call it twin?
I don't know. Because 2 twins make a queen.
Revelio.
Yes, but then that's a quadruple. How big is the queen?
Two
Right.
twins.
Because 2 singles make a double, which is why it's called a double.
A double and a queen are kind of the same.
They're kind of, but the double's slightly smaller than the queen.
I found they use the same sheets. I found a level 3 lock. It is at the
Not
intersection
here.
at the sign with thing between the Honeydukes. Past
Are we at
Zonko's.
the same spot?
I'm past
Yeah,
Zonko's.
there's like a 3 broomsticks honeydew sign. And
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
across the road.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Aloha, Mora.
Hello, Hamura.
I feel like there's like a whole.
Because we also have king singles.
What the heck is that?
which is
What the
which
heck
is
is a
like-
king single? A king is like
So-
3 people. Queen is like 2 people. Single is like, or twin is like one people.
yes, but this is why you got to think about it about quantity of people, right? So single is like width, right? And a king is like the length part,
Oh.
right?
So, are your king singles what we would call twin XLs?
Maybe.
So twin XLs are like the ones they use in dorms, or it's just like long. It's like a twin size but longer. Fancy box. Will you get another Wiggenweld?
Revelio.
Probably. I got 68 coins, which is
Really? I got a cerulean pattern cloak.
yeah. You know that? Like, yeah.
What size bed do
Yeah,
you
see-
have? I have a queen.
I have a queen as well, I think. I used to have a king, so because I'm a tall beam, singles don't cut it for me.
A queen barely cuts it for you. Let's be realsies.
A queen bed only cuts it because I sleep diagonally.
You sleep like a shrimp. You sleep like a shrimp.
And the king.
You
the
sleep
king is,
diagonally
like,
into
way
my
big.
space. You encroach on my space. That's what you do.
Revelio.
Exactly. You know how it is.
What the heck is this?
Well, let's just say I have accustomed to like sleeping in like somewhat of a fetal position just to fit in beds.
It's not my fault.
Lying on my
You're like
side.
20 million feet tall.
It's one of those. It's one of those. Dame. Yeah.
No,
I,
Steve, I'm pretty sure Odd is taller than you. I'm like fairly confident.
Hey, tall people can relate. I don't care how tall. I don't need to be taller. Just tall people relate.
Okay.
Like I remember one time I was sleeping. We went to like more of
Whoa,
an out.
I found an
outer
eyeball
skirts
chest.
town.
I found eyeball chest. Sorry.
Where are you at the moment?
What do we have here?
Where are you at the moment?
If you look on the map, on the right behind the Honeydukes, like in the building behind it.
Oh, over there. Okay. Yeah. Went to like have this swimming tournament in like sort of like more of a country town in Victoria. Called Echuca. Anyway. So we're in this like rental thing, like a motel, single bed, and like I'm laying like face down, right? So picture this: I'm laying face down, my legs are just hanging off the bed, right? I could pick the mattress up with my feet. Like I was just like, it was hilarious because like I was just like, hey mom, check this out, and lifted the mattress up while laying on it because that's how long my feet were. I just tucked them underneath the like the thing, you know. I'm here. I'm level 3 lock, but it's just really funny.
Wait, level 3
Singles
lock?
would know vibe.
I found
Yeah,
level 1 lock.
Oh, you found a chest. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Well, so I found a chest, a eyeball chest, and a level 1 lock. And then I'm sure the level 3 lock is nearby.
There's a chest. There's
Yeah,
a level
I
1
found-
lock. The level 3 lock is to
Yeah,
the left of
I
it.
see it. Okay, so there's a flat chest on the bottom. Yeah, you see it.
Revelio.
Eyeball chest in the back.
Yeah. I already got it.
Okay. I'm gonna be at the lock for you.
Level 1 lock. Yeah.
Yep. Aloha Mora!
Alohomora.
Yeah. So it's just really funny. So
I
then
slept-
like.
I slept in a twin size bed until I like graduated from college.
You what?
I slept in a twin size bed until I like graduated
Mine
from
now,
college.
demiguys.
Demiguys. I'm ready to
Okay.
wait for demiguys.
Okay. Okay, we're waiting. Yeah,
You waiting?
Oh yes, I'm also waiting. 3, 2, 1, ready to wait.
Mine now, demiguys.
Yeah, I slept on like a king single for the best part of like things because
Revelio.
you know that was for the most part enough.
There's a chest too.
I got the chest, yeah.
Okay. I'm done in this room. To level 3 lock one?
I can't believe you called it a twin.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at the level 3 lock. You move around a lot when you sleep. I don't think I move around a lot, but I wake up a lot and get out of bed a lot to pee.
You might like roll over, like when we're together, not really. You don't really move around, but when you're on your own, you will like face away from like thing and move back, or like you'll roll around, but you won't like toss and turn.
Mm-hmm.
Me, on the other hand,
Original
have known to be woken up without blankets on.
and the
And
sheets off the bed.
undoing the entire, like the sheets off the bed, blankets everywhere.
I don't know how. Hello, Hamora. Yeah, I just wake up a lot and get out of bed to pee, but like I don't think I move too much.
I used to like, you know, make my bed, but now there's like literally no point because it's just gonna be a hurricane by the time I wake up anyway.
Unicorn! I got a unicorn statue.
Revelia.
Ooh.
This
I
house
got
is-
a tower
I got a tower last time. And I got
No, no, no,
40
I just
coins.
forgot.
Oh, and
and a wicking weld.
decorative school robes.
Nice.
Okay, let's check the map. We need one more collection chest, one more demiguise statue, and 4 more field guide pages.
What about you, Sushi? Do you sleep on a giant bed and still turn around and like destroy the sheets like I do?
Voorhees,
Or you're more
hello!
of a
Thank you for your stabby
sniper.
snowman. Stab. Stabbing against TOS.
Not if you're a stabby snowman. Them's the rules. I don't make them.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to that house that's behind, just because why not?
Was the one that's like up, like north from the map?
Is that the one that we went to? I don't know.
No. We need one more
We were
collection
here
chest, one more
before.
demiguise. Okay, we got this. And before we leave this area, I want to sell again because I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with it?
Okay, up. Chop. I think this is like a
Revelia.
suspicious looking place.
There's also a quest to go to Dogwood. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a quest.
That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Is this a tall person thing or just like a or what?
I have no idea. I get like uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. Like I'll just not be in a comfortable position, and then I'll like move, and then that gets uncomfortable, so I'll move again.
Okay. I think we gotta walk on like. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go towards Bruden Peck and walk across that bridge, maybe.
Towards Bruden Peck.
The
Where's
unicorn
Bruden Peck?
horn.
Oh, you mean towards Dogweed, the one where the side quest is.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't going that far because see that little house there across the bridge. I was like, maybe that could be a lock.
Yeah, I was just thinking to go do the side quest.
Okay, we can go towards the side quest. Am I going the right way? I think so.
It was funny when I can't remember. It was a while, and I heard someone like it was like it's meant to be a study. I don't know how accurate it is, but people who toss and turn in their sleep apparently can like exuberate like the same amount of energy as like running like a mini marathon.
That's funny.
If they just like because like
Pardon me?
or like a 5K
Might
run.
I ask a
or something
favour of you?
Like that.
I'm at Sakarissa Tugwood.
I am ready to talk.
Her hair is cute, I think. 3, 2, 1, F to talk.
You think?
Hello. Is there something
can't
I can
tell, it's
help
too
you
dark.
with?
How do you do? I'm Sakarissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How condescending.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting
Totally
with a new
genuinely
beauty
kind,
cream.
right?
A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates.
Am I in alliteration much?
But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba pus.
Boobertuber.
Boobatubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
If only. What are boobertubers?
What precisely are boobatubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus.
Disgusting.
They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How do you know boobertuber pus will work?
How on earth did you discover that boobatuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing.
Perpetually
I am
surprised.
convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure booba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I'll try and find some for
I
you.
can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want
I go
to.
myself, but I don't want
I only
to.
need a few boobatubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
New quest.
Our
spot
spotty
removal.
classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Alright, alright.
Into the Forbidden Forest for boobatubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Okay, let's untrack this because I don't want to do look at that. Alright.
That's hilarious. Like, imagine this goes. I'd go myself, but I simply just don't want to.
I'm just honest. I'm gonna go try to sell some things in this house
Venomous tentacula.
because I don't want to carry all my thingies. Okay.
Which? Ooh. Ah. That's a body McBoy. That's a body McBoy, and I gotta go into my body McBoy. Hammer Greeners.
Doors always open.
Yeah, I don't have
You
the
be
mod
sure
thing
to
open
stop by
on my
soon.
iPad.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
Buttery Greeno.
Does it get any more cozy than
Oh, that's the other
Hogsmeade?
one. Is I should report that. Oh, how do I? They disappeared, but I gotta go somewhere to find it. There we go.
Okay. I think. What is this? The Old Fool abandoned. Have you gone to the Old Fool building yet? We can go there. I don't think we walked back towards there yet. Okay. I'm gonna walk towards the Old Fool's house to try to find more things. What's this? This looks suspicious. This looks
Are
like
they bots? Are they scam or spam?
I wouldn't say bot. I would say scam.
Yeah, scam probably fits it.
Revelio.
Oh shoot! I hear a ding. Oh no. Uh oh.
Here a ding.
Yep.
A ding ding.
I hear a ring a ding.
A ring a ding ding. Where are you?
Revelio.
So I am. I was leaving the Dogwood place, going towards the Old Fool's place, and I climbed like a little rock.
Oh, like up here. I found a Revelio page.
What?
Revelio page.
Where?
Also Illumos. And someone laying on the floor.
Revelio.
Okay. I see the Aurelio page. You went inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was an unlocked door. But what is important is his Illumos.
Chest. There's a bag there too. Okay.
Oh, I don't want to fall off
Lumos.
there.
Lumos. A side of a rock cliff. Thank you. Very
Oh,
helpful.
there's a page.
What? Where?
There's a blank page outside. The
Oh.
door.
Flying pages are kind of hard for me to.
And I found it. Woo.
Is it a bird? It's a bird. Wait, I see people? They're like invisible people.
Nailed it. Jeez, I just solved the puzzle. Don't need to get so stroppy. People. Did we want to go in that cellar as well, by the way?
Maybe eventually. Well, I'm trying to find the things though. Where was the moth? Oh, there's ghosts.
So do you want answers or do you want, like, hints?
Hints?
I also see a chest. Ah, I see a chest down there.
I'm in the graveyard. Am I too far?
Yeah, you're way. There's a chest down there though, so if you just keep going and looking, there should be a chest in the
Okay,
graveyard.
I did see some chests. There's like a big one that looks like it's behind a building.
Let's just say if like ice cold was, if it was between really hot and
eyeball
ice
chest.
cold, was it the measurement? You know?
It was eyeball chest, right?
I think so. Yeah, if the measurement was like really hot versus really cold, you're like ice age.
Yeah.
Frozen.
So go back up the mountain where the old fool's place was.
Revelio.
I just either ran through a ghost or something, but the ghost just ran past me and goes, "Ah!"
I found it.
Got it?
Yeah, exactly where I thought it was.
Exactly where you thought it was.
Hey, where'd it go?
Hence why you ran down the cliff to the graveyard.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the eyeball chest, you know?
I can sympathize with that, you know.
I
You
was
saw
one
that
step
chest,
ahead
I was
of
like,
you.
I need to go that, like, you know.
Woo! Okay. So we need one more collection chest, 2 more field guide pages, and 1 more demiguise statue.
How many field guide pages?
I need 2 more field guide pages.
You have 3 more field guide pages than me? How'd you get 3 more field guide pages than me?
Probably the flying ones? I don't know.
I need to get 1 more collection chest, 5 more pages, and then 1 more demiguise.
Okay.
That's gonna be a pain for me.
Well, if I get them all, then I can see what I have, and then,
Well, the field guide pages aren't the Revelio.
yeah, 'cause,
So, like, how are you gonna... Huh?
Some of them like the flying ones and stuff. Methinks.
Yes, but like... I don't know how you have 3 more than me. Oh, there's a... No!
There's a
Down one.
one what?
So, like a page.
Oh.
Now, maybe you want to go check to see if this one's one that you don't have, but it's near the pumpkin place thing.
I'm by the
Flying
pumpkin.
around the...
I found some locks though.
Where's the locks?
Okay, so here.
Oh, it's near the thing.
Bridge.
There's also...
Level 3 locked by the bridge. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, opposite, like where the
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2,
I think
1. Alohomora.
Alohomora.
I kind of think it's better for me to watch on my iPad. I can't do the mod stuff as well. I mean, at all, really. But I can see your stream better and the chat better.
Yes, it's because you're effectively doing the whole, like, streaming from a different PC kind of mechanic without doing the whole streaming from a different PC mechanic. Well, basically, all your processing is going towards your stream, and then you can do that other stuff.
Revelio.
elsewhere. I did tell you to do that a while ago, I think, but I don't know what happened with that.
It just like killed my iPad.
Yes.
But there's a chest outside too. But okay, I found a chest behind the stairs. A big boy chest upstairs. And
A
a
small
small
chest.
chest by the nightstand. And then
It's
I'm
a
gonna,
scam.
I'm gonna go outside and behind this building. It seems like behind the building. I need to check in with work stuff.
Oh, it's a
Eyeball?
sneaky boy. Yeah.
I see him. Thank God we know how to do eyeball chests now too. Cause imagine like having to find them again.
Yeah.
Woo! I need to sneeze.
I had a thought, but I forgot what we're talking about.
ADHD.
Yeah, it's the ADHD, but what were we talking about?
The field
we
that.
were-
Oh, so but I want to go see this glowing place too. Do you see that on the left?
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, this is the shop. We're talking about the flying things. Flying
No, it
pages?
was
Field
something
guide
else.
pages?
I forgot what we're talking about. We walked into the place, and then there was a conversation we started having.
I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. Okay, and then cross the bridge again. Okay. So we're missing a demiguise, so there has to be some place we haven't really walked to. You
I'm going in the cellar.
wanna go in the cellar?
Yes, because there might be something in it.
Okay. Wait for me.
I went into it, so I'll wait for you when I get into it.
Press and hold. It's only been an hour. I feel like we're running around for an hour also.
I think that has been quite fun getting through.
Oh, I see a lock.
Are you in it already? You didn't tell me you were in it.
I just loaded in and I saw it. Rat! Okay, there's a lock.
Yeah.
Level 1 lock. I'm ready. I love
Oh
them
yeah,
all.
you made a comment when we were unlocking things. That I was wanting to address something, and then I forgot what it was.
I was saying that you're better at unlocking than me.
No, that was ages ago.
Whoa.
There's one chest.
What? Where? Oh, I see a gold coin. I don't see a chest. Okay, I'm just running and exploring. Whoa. Coins. Chest. Wait, it looks like that was like a useless door because I could just run around it.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What the heck? Oh my god, there's monsters. There's monsters.
Incendio. Incendio. Finger. Levioso. Incendio. Repulsor. Tiger. Stupefy. Incendio.
Where am I? Oh, shoot.
Finger. Incendio. Sender.
Are you
Not my
dead?
fault you're a deadly great spider.
That's scary. Trying chopping cabbage. Nice. Just stealing from them. Cool. Okay, I finished fighting them.
Revelio.
Yeah, I finished fighting them as well.
I'm just collecting whatever's here.
Yeah. Chinese cabbages.
My turbo slots are full.
Yeah, because we farmed a bunch of mandrakes, remember?
Yeah. Scan.
Or
Okay.
whatever. Chinese chemicals.
Up the little stair things.
Yeah. Dainty leaves.
Dittany.
Revelio.
Incendio. Like that. Incendio, Joshua! He's like kind of.
I gotta
Alright.
flame this.
Incendio.
Chinese cabbage. Yeah, Holcomb juice. Okay, I think that's it.
I got a chest up here.
Revelio.
You got the chest that's up on the thing, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got like something to redeem, like identify.
Ah, cool.
I've been wondering about those identification things because they seem to tie to your level.
Really?
So I
Oh!
think
Zoe Grace, hello. Welcome to the kingdom.
to the kingdoms.
I had a Toad hello alert to my follows now. Zoe, what's up?
Oh,
How
yeah.
are you? How is your Wednesday? Okay, I think I found everything in the cellar. I'm ready to go back out.
I'm ready to go out as well.
Alright. Oh wait, I see something on the other side. I think it's outside. Wait. No, it's not. I see money, but I can't pick it up. Can't pick it up.
Yeah, I have that same problem.
Okay, whatever. I'm ready to leave the cellar.
3, 2, 1, 11.
Exit to Hogsmeade. We got the same loading screen.
Did we?
The little carpet on the ground. And then the Hogsmeade.
No, that's
and
not
the
what I got.
Hogwarts. Huh?
Oh, I guess yours changed. Mine was just slightly quicker, I guess. Cat
Alright.
obligation cat pat.
Cat.
Why is there no dogs?
Dogs are vicious, apparently, according to the game. Okay, I need 2 more field guide pages, 1 more collection chest, and 1 more demi-guys. I still need, like, we haven't really walked on this side of thing, Hogsmeade, so maybe we'll find.
Which side?
Revelio.
Like, we walked around the other side, like if you look at the map, the right side. We haven't really looked on the left side as thoroughly. I'm at work, so I can't say. Want to say hi. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you, Brittany. Enjoy your work. Thank you for stopping by.
That door is really bugging me. It has to be for some reason.
The like grated door.
Yeah. Like it has to be a quest locked or something. Because like, why would they just have one random door thing that they can hide?
There has to be some more locked doors. Wait, I see like a big chesty boy.
I wonder if there's like on the outskirts, because we don't really do the outskirts too much.
Yeah, I found a chest in this big cauldron room. Let me show you on the map where I am. I'm towards the front. Yeah, so if what? Yeah, at the front entrance of Hogsmeade, it's the same like the level 1 lock that we saw earlier, but that like around that building, or the one that maybe the next building over. If you look at my map, you can see where I am.
I want to check out the Tombs and Scrolls again, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, this one. Oh,
It's a room with a big pot. Yeah, you're there.
yeah, I think I might have. No, there's something out there. I don't know if there's something in here though.
In that corner, you open it already? Oh yeah, you already opened it, it looks like. I didn't open it.
But there was a chest thing out here somewhere.
Revelio.
There was a chest like near like the little like bed roofs looking thing.
Where is that?
You just have the front like there's a little like wall and then there's like a like looks like a bus stop.
Looks like a bus stop.
Yeah.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
She's stuck.
Revelio.
I think I see what you're talking about.
Asked for. Oh, I think I found another chest. Oh, it's just that.
Is that a flying page? Flying page!
You got another flying page.
Oh, I see one. Let's see. Whoops.
Where?
Hold on, I lost it. Oh no.
Revelio.
Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm back here. So, behind the South Hoppy Flue Flame, if you keep going out, there's like a little gate there.
Behind the what for thing?
The South Flue Flame?
Behind the south for flame. Okay.
So if you look on the map, there's like a cluster of trees. There's a guy who's shivering from the cold too. Yeah, so if you walk up.
There.
Yeah.
Got one.
Got it?
I don't know if it was that. I got a flying thing. I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Like, I walked up those gates. So I need one more field guide page, one more collection chest, and one more demiguise.
Yeah, and I need 3 more field guide pages.
Revelio.
I think. Yeah, 3 more and 1 and 1 and 1. I don't know how you have like. It must be flying ones that I've missed and
Maybe.
probably
I
haven't
think
been
like
allotted to.
the ones at the beginning were like, we didn't really know.
What?
But they're probably the ones at the beginning, like the first day we played kind of thing, where we didn't know really what we were doing.
You mean like where you would just be like getting things and not telling me about them?
Revelio.
I found 1 more.
Where?
Have you got this one?
Where are you?
I'm up behind, so like if you look at the Honeydukes, and then at the back there's like 2 church-looking things, like with massive chimneys. I'm at the second one.
Can you?
No, wait, look.
Yeah. Okay, I'm there.
It was like flying around the house rooftop.
Revelio.
I think I might have gotten that one then. I don't see it now.
You're in and catching up.
Yes. Good. There has to be like some, like, okay, I think it potentially could be like, some, you know how like sometimes buildings just kind of appear, we wouldn't know about them because we unlock more
No.
things. Like we didn't
No,
really see
buildings
the,
don't appear.
we didn't see like the beast thing before. I'm sure like they're there.
They were there. They were there. The icon just wasn't there.
Yeah. Wait, maybe in the 3 broomsticks were there like extra things in there that we didn't see? Because I know there was like at least 1 block. So like if we go climb it, maybe
The
there's
3
another
broomsticks.
one. Maybe. Oh, what is this? Maybe.
Revelio.
I like the music. There's news. It was an accident. Basilisk breeder insists. Just a casual basilisk breeder.
Oh yeah.
The Cornish wizard of a breeding basilisk has insisted
Whoa,
that it was
whoa.
all simply a silly mistake.
Where
He
did you
was
find the
taken in
newspaper?
It was in the middle of town. He was taken in after a routine inspection revealed toad infestations in all 5 of his chicken coops. Basilisk breeding has long been forbidden by the ministry. However, due to the potency, rarity, and value of basilisk venom, it's perhaps not surprising to know that the less rule-abiding amongst us have skirted the law. Explained by a neighbor of the wizard in custody, a shrouded figure who has chosen to remain anonymous, The way to make a basilisk is by hatching a chicken egg beneath a toad. Every wizard with a wand knows that. The Cornish wizard has pleaded total ignorance as a defense before the Wizengamot, claiming that his chicken coops are simply irresistible to toads. Apparently. They had no knowledge of the basilisk breeding process. His offense was met with widespread skepticism by members with the exception of Belinda Brown of the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, said, I have no doubt he's that much of a moon mind. We told him we were coming, didn't we? All we had to do was move the toads. Interesting. That kind of like shady character being like, you know, this is how you. Everyone knows how you breed basilisk. So it happens that you know toads are next to the thing, you know.
Convenient.
Convenience.
I want to try to check out the 3 broomsticks.
Yeah, I was just trying to find the 3 broomsticks.
It is like past Zonkos.
Revelio.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never
I think I
heard
got
the
it.
rooms of your
I'm getting used to knowing where things are. A little bit.
Someone was talking about Alfred Lawley being burgled. Toady of hi, how are you? What's up? What's up? How are you? How was your Taco Wednesday? I almost said Hug Wednesday instead of Hugger of Penguinos. Everyone go follow who's last playing Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto V if you don't know how to read Roman numerals. Hi, Frank, congrats on promotion. Thank you. I've been really busy. And stream schedule has been more, or like as scuffed as ever. Thank you.
Debatably more scuffed because usually you late stream as opposed to just no stream.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see anything in the 3 broomsticks that would be of interest to me.
No, but I think I saw a chest somewhere over this.
Yeah, in the distance, I saw the chest in the distance too.
Obligatory cat pat.
Cat pat.
Cat pat, cat pat.
Okay. What is this bridge?
Oh, it's the same chest as always. I don't know why it's telling me that I haven't claimed it or whatever.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't see anything else yet.
I'm just trying to find the missing like flying thing that I need. I hope it's a missing flying thing and not something else that I've missed. Is that a bird? That is a bird.
I don't see any more like locked doors and stuff.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much sorted on that regard. Okay. I'm almost content just to move on.
So, should we work on some side questy boys? Wait, first let's check gear and then like sell. I'm gonna clear my gear slots, so while we're on Nutty Dukes, might as well. And then I want to clear some side quests. I feel like some of them should be simple enough, or like yeah, straight. Wait, I got a demiguise prompt. I got a demiguise prompt.
You got a demiguise prompt?
Yeah, she said it. I don't know where it is.
Where? Well, where are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my bearings.
Now don't move from where you are.
I'm right here, right between Ollivanders and some alleyway. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. Do you see my map?
Okay. I see the Ollivanders, yeah.
Okay. I don't know exactly which one it is because I like ran by and then I heard it. Does it show you demiguise?
Velio.
I don't know how you get the prompt during the day.
Well, you get the problem during the day, we just can't collect. Because, like, that's how we know they're there. Usually.
I haven't been getting prompts for, like, demiguises. Like, during the day.
Mm. The problem is, I don't know exactly where it is, I just heard it. Or I guess I saw it.
Revelio.
Well, I guess you know what we can do.
Nighttime?
Wait for nighttime and then Revelio.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah. Okay, nope. I am ready to wait.
Okay. Waiting.
3, 2, 1. Do, 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 do. Okay.
You said, like, it came up during... you walking through the alleyway, right?
Yeah.
You said that happened to you before, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. There's like a money bag somewhere here.
Ah, I think I see it in the distance. Nope, that's a flue flame, I think.
Revelio.
That's gonna be so annoying.
I feel like it's lying to you.
Like the prompt definitely happened.
Yeah, but I feel like it's lying to you.
What is that? Oh, that's the.
You'd think knowing spells.
That's so annoying.
Revelio.
Okay, so then what do you want to do?
I don't know, like... The last demiguise is kind of... There is a... Ah! Found it. Found it.
Oh, okay, I see where you are, but where do I go?
I don't know, I gotta find the entrance.
Where's the map? Or can you map it? Or
It's at the front. It's at the front, so like... I don't know where the entrance is though.
in front of what?
It's at the front of Hogsmeade.
Oh. Oh, what?
Like, do we go into the sporting goods and there's a locked door?
In front of Hogsmeade?
Ah! Never thought to do this one.
Tomes?
Nope. Oh, it is in Tomes, yeah, it's in Tomes. Woo! But it's just like I never thought to, like... Let's just say we didn't explore Tomes very well.
Is it behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Let's go! Last demiguise! Mine now, demiguise, and an eyeball chest, and
Mine now,
collection
demiguise.
chest. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, good job.
So now it's just a matter of collection chest, A1 collection chest, and which should be on the map somewhere, I believe, when we walk past it. But
Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. One more collection chest, one more field guide, and no more demiguise.
there's a tomb of the villager. Should we go to that?
The one right below the fool guy?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, too close, too close.
Because I feel like that might have the collection chest in it.
Tomb of the Villager. Yes. Let's go.
Woo! I'm so excited that we found it.
Mine now. And it wasn't even locked at all.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to the Tomb of the Villager.
Yes, we gotta go Tomb of the. You gotta go Tomb. No, hang on. You gotta talk to him. You gotta talk to this guy first.
Okay. Okay.
And then we become poor. I want to become poor.
Are you buying all his spellcrafts?
Yeah.
I was wondering when I'd see
And become poor. Talk to him and become poor. Cool, I can sell some things first. So I can be rich. A beast feeder.
Yep.
Nothing like finding
A beast
just
toy
the right
box.
thing, is there?
You just buy all of them.
I just bought everything that I could. Yeah, which is everything, but.
Chopping station spellcraft. Dung composter.
Nothing like finding just the right thing.
It's a hopping pot, just like hopper pot.
Yeah.
Brew a
The
randomly
hopper
selected
of
potion. Okay. Material refiner. Use produce moonstone, essential for conjuration. Potting table stuff.
Nothing like finding just the
Remember when we
right
were poor
thing,
and couldn't
is
buy these?
Yeah. And they just some of them just only existed now.
Woo! All right.
Let me know if there's
I'm gonna
anything
take a
else I can do
quick
to help.
BRB.
Okay. Did you ever make your coffee?
Yes, I've been drinking my coffee.
Oh, good job. I didn't know you. I know you made you put your kettle, but I didn't know you actually like made the coffee. Good job.
I've been sipping on it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm running to the tomb.
Yeah,
Or
I'm gonna be right back. Quick.
Okay. I'll take a quick BRB too, actually. Boom.
We're not, haven't gone back to stream yet, right?
I can mute you.
And we're back.
We're back for realsies. Okay, I'm running to the tomb. The tomb.
The tomb.
The tomb of the villager.
The villager.
Tomb. I'm at the tomb. I'm ready to press
You're
and
at,
hold
you're
F to
at
talk.
the tomb already?
Yeah.
When I was a young warthog. When he was a young warthog. Oh, I didn't mean to swim.
I did the exact same thing. Where I was like, oops, accidentally swam.
Accidentally swam. Okay. Okay.
I'm ready to press and
I'm
hold
ready.
to enter the tomb.
I'm ready. What's weird is I don't have an F to enter, but okay.
It's like behind the thing.
Ready? Huh?
It's behind the little symbol.
Oh, you mean okay.
3, 2, 1. Press and hold to enter the tomb of the villager.
A villager. I'm hoping this has the collection in it, otherwise I don't know what this is for.
I don't know what other field guide pages would be.
Yeah.
You load in so
There's
fast,
people
I'm
in
still
here.
loading in.
Okay. There's people in here.
There's people.
Yeah.
Revelio.
I find it intriguing that I load in things faster than you some a lot of the time. I don't know why.
I got a verdant hat. Where do I go?
Revelio.
There's people, but where?
They're downstairs.
How do I go downstairs?
Hmm?
How do I go downstairs? Oh, shoot. I see a secret entrance.
And so should we hold our heads.
I don't think I'm ready to fight.
Aha! I see you. You're the one who's. You're the one.
Okay, I killed them all.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there's a lot of things we can do.
Incendio.
I've incendioed a thing. Oh! Whoa, whoa. Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Oh, it's over here.
Oh, jeez.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Okay, big chest.
Well, I'm still going through this.
Yeah.
Confringo.
Oh.
Okay, I'm done though.
This is a cool one.
Yeah.
Big chest. Is that the chest?
Would have to be.
Unidentified item.
Ooh. I kind of want to go back
Map
to
not available. Alright. Huh?
I kind of want to go back to identify items.
I'm down with that.
I just left as well, just so you're aware.
I'm still gonna make my way out of the puzzle.
I know. I actually do like these like little. Okay, so it didn't have the collected item, so
Scan.
intriguing, intriguing.
I'm sure we'll find it eventually.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do now?
I want to load back in, and then check my questy boys and see. Cause I think, oh, hold on. Oh shoot. Oh, we can do beast class during the day. We can meet Sebastian outside the common room because those are all like. Cause if we flew flame back to room requirements and other items, then we can do the tasks that are in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Cause like there's at least 3 I can see that we can do. They might be quick.
Yeah, there's the whole of Heredania as well. The gobstones for forever just like haunt us.
Cause we can do Gladstone, or sorry Gladstone, Gladwin Moon, boy.
Gladwin Moon.
We can do
Yeah.
Professor Howland's assignment, like that's kind of around Hogwarts, and then we can do In the Shadow of the Study. Oh shoot, that's Crucio.
Yeah.
But yeah, Herodina we can do.
Yeah, we can go through that.
Okay, so what? Yeah, we need to find the cave, Willow's campsite. Okay, so Flu Flame to room requirements. Okay.
I'm not gonna like pick up my room requirement yet. But
You're gonna
yeah.
what?
I'm not going to pimp out my room requirement.
Pimp out. Okay.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
a
not
whole
gonna,
screen
like,
itself.
But you get to see what it looks like now. This is my room requirement.
I need to put my things. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's so cool. Okay. Identify my gear. 2 things that go up. That's great. I will gladly equip those.
Oh, I just realized we're so close to a level. I'm so close to a level. Should should I wait or should I just do it?
For what?
I feel like if I wait, then I get level 29 gear, whereas if I do it now, then it's not 29 yet. But I don't want to just like have you use yours and then...
Wait, do what though? Use what?
To identify.
Oh.
You have identified, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just do it, because I don't want to like...
Yeah, just... That's fine.
I was thinking about waiting because of the idea of like getting the next level, but like it's
Okay.
fine.
I'm close. How close don't know, but close.
Yeah, it's okay. It should be better anyway.
I think it's really funny for
Ooh.
the longest time I was ahead of you, and then you passed me somehow, and it's like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
I got-
I have like a really weird mask. You got what?
I got the purple dragon eye things.
Wow. Oh, this was level 29 anyway. Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Ooh, that was kind of neat.
91% field guide pages for the task.
Well, this is an evil outfit. It's like Imperio target does extra damage.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't like this mask though, so let me just change it. It's kind of fitting for some of the things, but like...
Okay,
Clearly if I'm going with that, you do the Dark Arts mask, right?
I think we talked to Moon, because I might finish that task, like, quickly.
Do you want to see the things that I have?
Yeah.
Like, I've got all the collection stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
But then also I got these things.
The little Plague Doctor one is funny.
Plague Doctor is pretty funny. They just have different frames, it's funny. I got that white mask boy. The one-eyed, the flying goggles, the dragon ones. Honestly, don't know which ones, but like,
There's so
that's
many
kind of
things.
yeah. Which one do you reckon?
Plug Doctor.
Plague Doctor. Okay.
Um, I think we do the moon one. I think that seems like that talking to him will wrap up that one. Is my in my onion. Thoughts?
In your onion?
In my onion.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to collect plants while I'm here?
Yeah, I did memory. I just walked out the door of the room requirement.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Revelio.
Let me check the.
Come to front me tower.
We need a lot more collection chests, a lot more field guide pages, 2 more demiguises, and 1 astronomy table.
1 astronomy table.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna run to Mr. Moon.
Okay. Let me just get the quest tracking things so I can.
Run with me.
Yeah. I'm having a great time.
We literally spent almost 2 hours opening, like trying to unlock doors, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah. And I think I'm happy with that. I expected to be unlocking doors.
Yeah.
In case that wasn't obvious. Now we just
Oh
gotta,
wait,
like,
there's a
keep
side.
an eye out
There's a
for
side
others,
quest we can pick up.
Okay.
It's in the like the room with the stairs and the music, where Zenobia Gobstone person is, like that area. I think there's a side quest. I'm trying to see.
Okay, yeah.
I can't tell where, but I saw it on the map.
It's downstairs.
How far down?
Okay, basically in the bottom.
Whoa! I found a pulso thing. Wait.
Yeah, it's the default thing.
Why is the side quest symbol on the depulso?
Ah, this is probably like our side quest that we have to do.
Should we ignore it or do it?
Oh, I've just hit the depulso thing.
Okay, so I'll hit the depulso.
This is the quest. Do we want to do it?
Oh, the Hall of
This must be the
Hirudona.
entrance
Yeah.
to the Hall of Herodiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
So we
it.
might as well.
That's the one we're trying to do anyway. So yeah.
Woo! I've just gone in.
I'm loading in. I was fully expecting to find a person to talk to pick up a quest.
Mhm.
You're in there already?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna check what the quest is because it updated. I want to see. Hall of Herodiana. Solve the puzzles 0 out of 3. Make my way through and find the signature outfit Sofarina mentioned. Okay. Oh, you're solving stuff already. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run in.
I want to see if Herodiana Burn is as good as Sophronia.
Do I just speed run through it, right? I just go at my own pace.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Well, I'm at the chest already.
What am I supposed
One
to do?
chest.
What am I supposed to do? Whoops.
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
found the first chest. Okay. I
That
assume.
chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard.
Oh, I found the
I wonder
key.
what's next.
Okay, I'm in the second room. You're in the second room, right?
I got to the second one, but I see something in the distance.
So the second one is in the back, right? That's where the thing is. So we go here.
There. I've got the second one, but I'm going to. It seems like there's a chest there, so I'm gonna try to do that.
I don't know how to do this one. Did I do it wrong? Can I just wall ride?
I got both the chests in the second room. And then
Okay. I'm still in the second room.
still in the second room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost there though. Okay, got the chest. And then I assume I go like this and like this. That's good enough for me. Okay, got the second chest.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now.
Paradigm
Just one
attire.
left. Revelio.
Okay, I'm not the last person now. There's like a blue spinny thing? What is that? Oh, I got the reset button. Okay. I don't see the chest at all.
Which chest? Did you get the two chests in the first area?
What do you mean two chests? I got the clothing chest and the chest of like the Terradina's clothes. Oh, I found the last chest.
What do you mean the clothing chest?
So like when you first walk through the gates, there's like above that ledge, there's a chest.
Yeah, the above the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the chest when you walk through the doors.
Mhm.
So this one, There's that chest on the ledge. Okay.
Okay, I've done the loss. I've done that. I've done all three.
Okay. I'm on the last one. Unidentified neck item.
Oh, there's another one in there. Okay, okay. Interesting.
Oh, I can just reset it. Oh, did you not see that one?
No. I just solved the puzzle.
Oh.
Was there one of those in the first room?
Yes.
The very first one?
Yeah.
Not the second. Okay, I may have missed the first room one.
It was, yeah. It's there. That's what I meant. Like there's like clothing chest and like the actual quest
That's
chest.
the last of them.
Yeah, but so I got this one up
This
here,
must
but I
be
don't
the
know
last
if that's
piece of Herodiana's ensemble.
Okay.
It is remarkable.
I grabbed
No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this.
all three things, and then all three of the chest.
there wasn't one in this one, right?
There was all in all three of them. You want me to tell you where it is, or?
Is it up there? Did I miss it up there? I don't know if it's up there. Okay. Okay.
Missed
I didn't see it in the first one.
one. Mm-hmm.
This room seemed very straightforward, so I was.
I'm ready to exit when you were. Oh wait. Yeah, after doing that first Apolso one, I got it. This one I understood better.
Hmm?
Okay, so we gotta return to Sophrona. We got to return to Mr. Moon. We got to do Professor Howland's assignment, and we gotta do Slytherin Common Room. Not necessarily in that order.
Shoot. How do I get back to here?
I would just reset the thing.
Yeah, but like I'm on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's like a step right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I didn't say initially.
You just make that jump?
Yes.
I was using the blocks to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Press and hold to exit. Woo!
Because I don't think that you can do that without using the like. You need to use the blocks on one side of it, but like once you do it, I think that makes it so you can do that again.
Ah, maybe. Wow, you're loading so fast.
Yeah. What I'm confused by is it still has the quest there.
We gotta return to Sophronia first, maybe. Okay, are you tracking to Sophronia?
No, we're doing blood
Why I
moon.
have received a
All
letter
right.
from a muggle.
Wait, are we doing?
The mother of a friend of yours asking me to afternoon tea.
Are you tracking Moon or Sophronia?
Moon.
Okay. I see Peeves. Man behind the moons. Okay.
Moon
Back
was the
on-
one that we intended to do, so I figured we just keep going with that and not get like
Back on track.
too sidetracked. Whilst we're here. Botany escaped.
I feel like we're going different ways.
Maybe, but I'm here.
I'm still going.
Peeves.
What?
Peeves.
Oh, nice. I saw Peeves earlier on mine.
I'm ready. Tell me when.
I'm almost there. 3, 2, 1. F to talk.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the Demiguise statues.
It was your friend from school. It was someone you. It was someone you bullied in school. It was your friend from school. Wait, bullied or friend?
Well, they say that they were bullied, so I would say bullied.
Okay.
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Wow, Moon is such a bully. I don't think he likes that nickname.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such
my
flowing
God, Mr. Moon's so
locks,
problematic.
and we used to laugh about them. I laugh the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Woo! Quest complete. The man behind the moons. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up.
I'm so close to leveling up. Have you seen like my bar?
Yes.
Like I don't know how to level up then. Okay, so we did that quest.
Yeah. Oh,
So now, do we want to do beast class? Do we want to learn crucial?
I think B class is outside, so we should not do that one yet. I think I want to find
Returns to Fronia.
Herodiana, the Hall of Herodiana.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Return to Sophronia. Yeah.
Okay, sounds. These names, there's so many like interesting names. Okay, I'm ready to return to Sophronia. I'm running. Running and running.
Oh, we just went past Gryffindor Tower. I just noticed.
We are making.
Oh, you know what I would like to see? What happens if we try to go to someone else's common room?
Yeah, I think it's a good point. Running.
Revelio.
I'm gonna Revelio for good measure. I need to sneeze.
Well, there is a chest that I can see. There's a bunch of stuff down there.
Sorry, what did you say?
We still have to do the flying, like, bell thing.
Ugh, yeah.
She's upstairs, okay.
Okay, thank you. Sophronia. Up more stairs? Running. Someone's face on. Alright. I'm ready to talk to Sophronia.
Well, did you
I
find the Hall of
am
Herodiana?
there. Okay. 3, 2, 1, F.
F to talk!
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
I would say yes. I'm nice.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second
Woo.
favorite hero.
You're my second favorite hero. Quest complete, Hall of Herodiana. Oh my god, I'm
You know
still.
what's incredible? Like, the pulsar is, like, not that hard. Woo! 29. It's
I'm
not
so
that
close.
bad to, like, you know,
Yeah.
learn. How
Okay.
can you be, like, a master of it?
I mean that those puzzles, man, pretty tough. My thoughts are in the shadow of the study.
Okay. We can start learning to do the forbidden curses.
Because I think that's like that's in the castle still where we're at. Okay. Trekking.
Trekking.
We can go see Sebastian. See, he's so evil.
I adore shopping.
I told you from the get-go. You're like, no, he seems quite a. He's my friend. I'm gonna partner up with him.
No,
And
I
I'm
said he had a
like,
crush
sure
on
about
me.
that?
That he had a crush on me.
I'm telling you, bad boys, right?
He's evil.
There's some like chests down below us and stuff. Do we want to go to those, or do we want to just beeline towards him?
Beeline.
Oh, stuff with the gobstone, seriously. I want to get that quest done because it's really frustrating me.
Running. I'm at the waiting point.
Oh, there's something here. What's this here?
Where?
Yeah,
I didn't even
but-
walk the way at all. Where the heck did you go?
Well, from where I was. Oh, there's the pulsar. And the Athenium, whatever that is. That might be the room that they're talking about, whatever.
Interesting. I'm at the wait point.
I knew this was like the Slytherin place because I went this way the other time.
Mhm.
It's probably worth exploring too because I haven't really been through here.
Yeah.
To the dungeons! There's a chest through that wall.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm ready to wait.
I see the chest.
You ready to wait?
Yep. Coming down.
3, 2, 1, have to wait.
You're here.
Brilliant.
Okay. I'm ready to talk.
Have to talk.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
Oh my
I told
goodness.
him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with
Are we gonna
Ominous.
Crucio
You.
Ominous tell us?
I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Alright. Go with Sebastian to meet with Ominous.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Alright,
What are
I'm
you
ready to
doing
speak
here?
with Ominous. Ominous.
Speaking.
Speak.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua.
Noctua?
She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor.
It's Revelio, right?
She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
How ominous. I understand your caution. Aren't you curious about what's inside?
I'm sorry about your aunt.
I understand his
Don't
caution.
you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this
What do I
alone.
get out of this? Why am I
We could do
trying
it
to help?
together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope
Open the
we
Slytherin
don't
door.
regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with 3.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this.
Open Slytherin's door. Okay, so I see
That
the first
brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Done it.
What the heck? How?
What do you mean, how?
You've done it. Oh wait, that's I see level 1 lock. Am I too far?
Let's just say I didn't have to move very far to figure it out. Do I keep walking in? I should keep walking in, I guess.
Confringo.
I'm trying not to like go too far.
Confringo.
Something's happening.
Explore
I hope
beyond
we're ready
the door.
for this.
Okay, I walked in. How far did you go? Down the stairs?
I'm just at the staircase, so I'm just going to go through now.
Okay, I'm walking downstairs. I see Noctua's Gaunt's note 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and that there is no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? Didn't tell me.
Ominous. The journal mentions many
Ready to
challenges
talk.
ahead.
The
And
rubble
repair
formed a
stuff.
relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Person.
Gibble.
Speak with Almond about the hissing.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
I feel like I've been hearing this randomly around like everywhere.
Me too. I'm ready to talk to Almond Scott.
Does that mean that we're like? No, because we don't understand it, right?
No, you'll be like, cause no, cause like it's how he hears it too is like snake sounds, and he can like translate it. That's like I feel like we as humans like can't translate it, but our character might be able to because they can hear it. I don't know. Okay,
What I'm thinking though is like, would you hear the sound, or do you just not hear the sound?
You don't hear the sound because in Chamber of Secrets, they like Ron and Hermione couldn't hear it, right?
True.
I'm ready to press F. to
Yeah.
talk.
It sounds like So it sounds like we might be like descendants of Salazar Slytherin. Is that what it's implying?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm ready to talk. 3, 2, 1. F to talk.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want
do
the
I?
ability to speak
I don't know.
parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm
Well,
hoping
open
you're having
sesame.
second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts, or none at all?
I don't know.
Second and third.
In-
No, well, I don't know.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
I don't know what that means.
That means if you're in for one, you might as well just go all in.
Okay.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
So we aren't parcel mouse, okay.
Wait for ominous.
Don't know why
open
we.
door.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
I don't know reason.
Between the two of us.
It's weird because we can hear the sounds of it, but
Never
like.
mind.
Yeah. Explore beyond the serpent door. I'm ready.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Confringo.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
So this has some
The door we
like
came
a
from
snake
it
lock.
closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then
Yeah,
look closely at
yeah.
each gate for clues.
Lumos. Revelio.
Uh-oh, there's a ding. I hear a dinging.
Yeah.
Whoa, where are you? How do you get to... Oh, Slytherin lock?
Dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Rotate up or down? Wait, how do we do it?
Just try, you know, try your
That didn't
best.
sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Very dark in here.
Am I supposed to see things from somewhere else? I can't see.
This is looking rather dire, isn't
Lumos.
it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
And Noctua's Gaunt's note too.
Wait, I'm still at the first, like, thing.
Yeah, no, but you don't need to do the first one to do this one. So, like, yes, you should do that first one, but also I found the note. So, do you want to find the note, then read it, then we can continue with the puzzle?
Sure.
Or...
I assume, like, these doors have a little, like, code right there, yeah. So, where's the note?
Did you fail to do it?
Yeah.
It gave me a jump scare. So,
Oh, I see the note.
Yeah.
Salazar Slytherin buried his scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way through these dark corridors. I'm distant and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I'll make my way through. Noctuagaunt.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Okay, so it's a little bull guy and a little, like, a right angle boy. So. I wish I could see. Okay. I got one door.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Unlocked.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio.
I hear
Gate
ding.
4.
Oh, I didn't realize that was right next to it. Okay. Circle and a little sneaky boy.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play
Yeah,
games.
I'm going back to the first one that
That's
I
one in
opened.
the
Yeah.
family.
I think that's changing
Look
now.
in a mirror, Sebastian.
Is it on it?
There's note 3, yeah.
Wait. Okay. I unlocked that first gate.
That sounded promising.
Yeah.
Another dial solved. Revelio.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
I don't know where you are. Oh, no,
Oh,
no, I
went-
found note 4. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up note 4 yet.
No, it's the first gate. You
Yeah.
go to the first gate.
Revelio.
Oh jeez, can't see
Lumos.
this thing. The heck? Okay, note 3. Found
want
it.
me to read it?
You can read it.
You want me to read it?
Yes.
I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Noctuagaunt.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I forgot to look at the code before I entered the thing.
I feel like Ominous is better than Sebastian.
I feel like a lot of people are better than Sebastian.
Hmm?
I feel like a lot of people are better than Sebastian.
Every
Okay.
dial seems to be getting more difficult.
Oh shoot, it's like
But
actually
we've made
taking
it this
damage
far.
for me.
Don't give up.
Yes.
I don't see where the gate is for this one.
Revelio.
I don't see the gate next to the note 3.
I don't know.
I found note 4.
Yeah, we can read note 4. Let me just get to
Okay,
note 4.
hold on. I'm trying. I hate it.
Lumos.
I can't see it.
We've got more to
That's
solve
why you use
ahead.
Lumos.
I
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
This one is 8 in the triangle boy. Should I
Did
read?
you want to read note 4?
Yeah. Are you there yet?
Yes.
Okay. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Yeah, Sebastian's so dark.
Okay.
Let me know when you've done that.
Excellent
I
work.
opened that next
We're
one.
another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I hate the dark.
Typical of Salazar Slytherin to be like,
I
let's
spotted
give you
something
puzzles that
ahead.
will-
Okay.
Looks troubling.
This
Eventually
whole
killed you.
place is troubling, but
Confringo.
for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then
Oh,
Salazar
this is-
Slytherin is
Crucio.
not yet finished with us.
Oh,
Lumos.
the note on the ground. Okay. You want to read it? Oh my god, I hear screaming. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, you can read the note.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar thought it was incredible, a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invite him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms, Noctua Gaunt. Now, the question is, that means that must be her.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died.
Lumos.
This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do.
Crucio,
it's going to be
Ominous.
difficult.
Okay. This is scary. Look at the little, like if you go up to the door, there's like a screaming face and other faces.
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it here. Okay, I'm ready to talk to Sebastian Sallow.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, talk.
He's so evil.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse,
It can't be that
the
easy,
door will
otherwise your
open.
aunt would have gone now.
That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'd rather you ask him, or I'd rather you ask him. What are you saying?
I just said I'll speak to him.
You know
I
him
asked
better
him,
than
I
I
do
do.
it on
Very
Sebastian.
well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you
You can
cast
talk,
it upon
'cause
would have
Sebastian's talking
agreed
for
to
me.
it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all.
There's no way anyone else would cast it besides
If it must
Sebastian.
be done, then one of you must cast it.
Okay, I'm ready to talk to Sebastian again. Oh, I guess it's gonna lead us to us doing it, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm. If you cast Crucio, you'll get it for.
I'll
you
talk to
regret it.
Sebastian.
Okay. Come in.
No, I just talked to him because
Okay.
I didn't realize.
What do we
yours is-
do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well, I want to learn the Cruciatus curse. I want to learn the Cruciatus curse, but you must cast it on me. Teach me the Cruciatus curse, and I'll curse it on you. Okay, so we talked about this earlier, where we think in this run we don't want to learn it, in the next one we will learn it in our Evil Hufflepuff run.
Well, you say evil Hufflepuff run as if like I'm going to be doing Hufflepuff as well. I still think that evil's Slytherin for me, but either way,
Evil run.
the evil run. But then what happens now? Right, like, okay, do we lose? The tough one. Why it's a tough one is because so to go down the evil route, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole playthrough.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but do we plan on streaming that?
I don't know.
The question is, do we? I don't know. I don't know.
Cause like, cause we can not learn it at all, and that's like the most like pure one. We can learn it but not cast it, which is like a.
Which is worse.
Which is
It
like
means that we're getting crucioed, which is like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, and the last one is like, I think the teach me how to cast it is the most evil.
Yes. It's like the most evil because you have to want to cause pain.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, I don't want to cause pain on my friends. So you're willingly accepting the Cruciatus curse. I feel like because it's my natural run, like, so like, if this was me in person, I wouldn't want to be doing this.
Yeah.
Right? But also on the other hand, it's like, well, if you know how to use it, you can get back at the Dark Wizards. It's like...
But my most natural response is teach it to me, but I'm not going to use it.
I don't necessarily know that I want to learn it, though. Right? Because, like, what's the difference between knowing how to use it and then, like, being crucioed?
So, like, I'm leaning towards the first one. I don't want to learn it at all.
Because that's the evil one.
Which one?
In my opinion.
Which one?
For the evil run. Like, I want to learn it when I'm evil. And
Yeah,
be like,
so
you know,
that's why right now I'm thinking I don't want to learn it.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so the first option?
Yeah, my natural response would be like, I don't want to learn it.
Okay. You watch it
'Cause
just
if I
lead the
was
same
in-
path anyway. Watch him be like, but you have to. Or watch him be like, I can try to teach you. And then he teaches, but he can't do it, so we have to. Like, watch all of this be for nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Option 1, ready?
Yeah.
3,
go.
2, 1, go!
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you alright? Of course not. You're torturing me. Watch it not work.
Ooh.
Tap G to heal.
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive.
So Aunt
That's
died
good.
because she was here alone and had no one to
We
cast
made
it on.
it.
And
Yes.
like,
We found
basically,
Salazar
you have to wait for
Slytherin's
someone to be there to
scriptorium.
Crucio them.
I can't believe we're here.
Okay, well, I see something straight ahead. Slytherin
it's not
spellbook.
Sebastian, ominous.
I saw
There's
like
a book
a
just
Reveille
here.
page.
Oh, I see it, I see it. Woo!
Let me know what's
Slytherin Scriptorium.
Oh, there.
Okay, and then the chest. A high top hat. Anything else? Yes, okay.
There's a chest at the top, but
Yeah. A globe to spin.
I'm not looking up the book just yet.
I'm going to the chest up top. Unidentified item.
I don't know
There's
whether
a,
I want to drink that cup.
there's a note on the table. Do you want to read the note?
I can read it. I feel I shall never come to an accord. Cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned to my own, that he understood why the Calibros should neither be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure as thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in his chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. The descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy.
Was it a basilisk?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And then, okay, ready to pick up the book.
The book, I picked it up already. It just like inventory.
Revelio.
Oh.
Where I drink from this suspicious mug. Okay. Give book to Sebastian. Okay. I'm ready to give book to Sebastian.
Your book.
Ready?
I'd suggest give it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession.
What an honor.
What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it.
Read it.
Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place.
Okay, leave the scriptorium.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Yeah. I'm ready to travel.
Wait, you ready to travel? Are you? Do we leave out the how do we leave? The front door? The back door? Oh, there's an actual thing.
Yes.
I walked up to it, it didn't say anything. Okay.
I see a way out.
Okay, I'm ready.
Best news I've heard all day.
Hey, Extemp, and if you read every spell book you come across, isn't that dangerous? I mean, I guess it's only dangerous if you use it, right? Oh.
Second Tempera. Are you?
Except if there's a spell book that is like that would curse you. I guess that would be dangerous. Yeah. I'm ready to travel.
3, 2, 1. Press and hold. Wow, that was a long hold.
It's like, are you sure you want to leave? Wow, they don't read this.
Just leave it like that.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear
Revelio.
right now never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
Listen to
I
what
suppose
Ominous has to
after
say.
all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Quest complete in the shadow of the study. Let's go. I'm so close to 29. I'm so close.
I think, obviously if we would have said yeah, then the book probably would take us to another quest where we learn more spells. Which makes me really kind of keen to do an evil run.
Okay.
If I have a proposition too. If we do an evil run, we can like speed run the. That's curious. Sorry, I just noticed that my camera kind of became active for some reason. Let me just fix that real quick. Okay. Yeah, we would speed run the main quests. Is my proposition for that, because then we can get through it quicker. Whereas this one's like, I'll take our time, get through things, and then we can just speed run an evil run, I think.
It's all good. Okay.
And then an evil one is like, I'm casting it, you can't stop me.
Yeah. Okay, so
what do we want to do now?
I think the probably person how wins assignment is the better one to do next, because like probably kind of close. And then there's a couple that might be also fast, or like so like we need to do a friend indeed. We just find and enter a cavern, find a cave, and I think those are like somewhere outside. Let me check the map and see where they are. So I'm gonna track a friend indeed.
One is it's nearly 3 hours, just as a reminder as well.
Yeah, so I think a cow one's probably a good thing. So yeah, so a friend indeed is like somewhere all the way up here near Upper Hogsfield. Plight of the House Elf.
I have all the Revelia pages for Hogsmeade.
You have all of them?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll have to check mine. The Plight of the House is also near that Upper Hogsfield area. I believe Ronan Oaks is down near Feldcroft. Oh yeah, no, that one's also up Forbidden Forest area. Quests. Where do you collections, right? Collections, Revelio pages. I have all of them for Hogsmeade also. Good job. Okay, yeah, I think we do the beast quest because that might be like relatively fast. And there's like 3 that aren't cut like Fred and Dean and Play the House Up are kind of near each other too, up in Upper Hogfield. But let's do Howland's assignment. Tots. Oh. I think we should flew flame to the exit nearest Professor Howland's assignment.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to. Can I not click on the exit and do it? Oh, there's a flew flame for the beast classroom. I should do that one.
That's. Where's that one? Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
There's also a Summoner's Court match as well.
There was what?
There's another Summoner's Court match round 2.
There's so much more I want to do. X-Type Perennialism, how are you? How was your Taco Wednesday? You're out there so much faster than me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to wait for the day.
Oh, there's locks here.
Oh, what? Let's do the lock. Let's do the lock first.
Yeah. Okay.
Level 2 lock. Okay.
Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
Okay, what you got for me? I got a note. Dear Professor Howland, I would be more than happy to take any excess puffskein hair from you. I could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. Sounds as if you have plenty for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered an alchemy. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toadhide in the west. Of course, it would have been a baby wyvern? What? Hard to say at that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart it is. This life with magical beasts. Look forward to your response, Ellie Peck. Okay, chest. A little chest.
Revelio.
Hehehe. Mine now, demiguys.
Mine now, demiguys.
Demiguys. Woo! Anything else?
Is
Oh
that
my god! Do you
mine?
see this little Niffler chest? On the chest? On the bed? Near the bed? For the bed? It's so cute! It looks like my golden Oh my god. It's so cute!
So cute!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's so. It looks exactly like my little Niffler. That's so cute. Okay, anything else in this area?
There was something, not in the thing, but it's outside.
There's like
there's another lock. There's another lock.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Okay, okay, ready?
Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Chest. Unidentified neck item. Anything else in here? No. Okay. Sweet. Unidentified face Adam. Okay.
We need one more demiguise at Hogwarts.
Just one in the whole of.
In all of Hogwarts. And it is in the astronomy wing for sure. Nice. Okay. Now are we ready to wait?
Oh, I may have. Hang on.
Did you accidentally flew flame somewhere?
I think it flew flame did something.
Happens all the time to me. Mine now, demiguise. We have one more in all of Hogwarts, and it's in the astronomy wing somewhere. That's great. Let me know when you're back.
Yeah, 1 second.
That little Niffler, so cute. I cannot believe it. I need to figure out. Huh?
So cute. Okay. I need to get back there because I
What is this? Secret. Yeah, we have one more. I mean, guys, that's so cool.
Okay, I'm ready to wait.
Okay, me too. Wait, I didn't press the right button. Okay, I'm ready to wait. Go go.
3, 2, 1, waiting.
I've been studying.
Oh, Sebastian Sallow gave me a letter.
Meet me in the
Oh, that's really awkward. I'm like, I got forced into the class
Yeah.
while Sebastian was talking.
Wow, that's so cool.
The dragon.
Just exploded someone's face. That's casual.
For your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away. The old rascal.
Okay.
We've agreed
I have a bunch
to
of
let
letters happening, so
bygones
I'm gonna
be
let that.
bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Okay, hold on. And the Shadow of Discovery. So there's more Sebastian stuff to do later.
I'm ready to talk to Professor Homan.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not ready yet.
I
Alright.
take it you're ready to learn
3,
your
2,
new
1, F to talk.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
I'm ready to learn
Good.
Bombarda.
Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
It can
Use
hurt people.
caution when casting it.
Of course,
I
Professor.
will, Professor.
So let's
I
just
will
use
hold
like
you
the
to that
like a
promise.
fire-looking thing
Now,
that just exploded in
must
some of
be
the students' face.
precise
But you
in
know,
your
it could
one
possibly hurt
movements.
people if it's
We
not
don't
careful.
want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Alright, alright.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Woo! Bombarda. New spell
Well
unlocked.
done. Now,
Let's go ahead and learn it. Which one is it? This one.
into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Try it on the pumpkins. Where are the pumpkins?
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Talents. That'd be a good one to have.
Ooh.
Woo! Good job.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Alright, I have exploded the pumpkins. Good job.
Yeah.
Alright.
Textbook execution.
Killing it. So yeah, there's like two that are close to each other that we can do next time. So Fred Indeed and House Elf are like near upper thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Should we meet Poppy so that we progress that main one tick?
I think no. I think we're fine to like, because today the intention was to get through side quests. We don't need to progress it.
Well, yes, but I would like to progress the main quest so that we're not just basically we gotta get through it.
Because I was intending to try to clear as much of the side quests as we can. Because some of them we can clear quickly, but if you want to go to the Talk to Poppy, we can.
Well, my thing is that we're gonna. Are we not? Are we not ending soon? Is my question.
Yeah, we are ending soon, so it's like.
Yes. So if we just go meet up with Poppy, then we can end.
Okay.
Because then we can see what like the next main quest tasks will be for next time.
Okay. I just want to. Yeah, we can do that. I think next time too, I want to do the Friend Indeed and play with House Elf because I think those could be quick and just get it off our plates for next time.
What happens if they're not quick?
Then we get through them. But yeah, I think talking to Poppy is a good place to end.
My main thing is like picking through the main quest at least once each stream would be nice because then we're making like full progress.
Okay.
Is my thoughts.
Oh man, she's real far. Should.
I'm gonna put an upfoot.
Huh?
I gotta put an upfoot or whatever it is.
And I was gonna go to like because there's a Fluflim on the way that we want to stop by eventually. But I'll go to Pit up.
I'm going to the thing that's closest. So that we have the least amount of distractions.
What if I wanted to be distracted and find some things? There's a Fluflim right there.
Yes, but the whole point is to be getting off, right?
What if she tries to talk to us and drags us into a quest? I'm still going, by the way. Like, it takes a long time for me to fly for some reason, or not fly, but like load in. There, I'm here. I can't. I'm mounting my Thestral.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Oh shoot, I'm not very good at take flight.
Let's go.
I just got used to flying a broomstick, and now they're gonna fly slowly, descend, ascend. Toggle. Okay. I'm not good at ascending.
How do I get off?
B?
Doesn't tell me. B to dismount. Okay, I'm ready to wait.
I'm still trying to fly. Okay, stop. I'm trying to dismount. Am I not close enough to the ground? Like... am ready to wait. 3, 2,
3,
1.
2,
F to wait.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Okay, I'm ready to talk to Poppy.
3, 2, 1, F top.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Yeah, we're being forced to follow her.
Yeah, but also just next taking the quest.
Go.
We just follow. We just do this part and it'll be alright.
There's a centaur.
A centaur! Tread carefully.
I'm treading carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio. Oh my god, there's something coming out of the water.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
Oh no, okay.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Where are we going, Poppy?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Search for signs of poachers. I'm ready to investigate this.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Cages. Investigate.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
I found a bag and a chest.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Oh, I spoke to Poppy.
Investigate.
Pelts. Poor beasts.
Pelts. Found a bag.
Don't know if that's a
This
Star
is
Wars
goblin
reference or
metal.
just a general thing,
Seems
but
out of place
oh,
in a
I gotta keep
poacher
up with her.
camp.
Oh no, oh no.
I should tell Poppy about it.
Goblin metal. Okay, I'll speak to Poppy now.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm being forced to follow because otherwise.
Yeah.
Anything interesting?
I don't know why she didn't look, but like whatever.
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
Goblin made.
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay, I'm at a point.
Okay, I'm following Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Well, that's a good view though.
Look, down there.
Great.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Alright. Are we stopping here?
That's not the end of the quest. The next step, the next day.
Oh, wait. Oh wait, keep going then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we have to enter the tent. Are you in disillusionment? How are you doing this?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm starting off with disillusionment because there's a lot of people. I might actually quickly assign something to my talents for sneaking.
Yeah, I don't have any talent points to do that, so I wish I could.
I'm thinking of getting the Petrificus Totalis Mastery, where I can.
Yeah, that's what I want next.
Better world for me.
I'm gonna do that.
I think you
I have
should.
1 point for it.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
You shouldn't have too much issues being
You're gonna fight first and then enter the tent, or just enter the tent straight away?
They know the lies and falsehoods. No one's mightier in Rockwoods.
Hear my question?
I am trying to get rid of as many people as possible
Okay.
because I'm on hard mode.
Okay.
Perhaps you ought to give up. Leviosa. It's happening.
Nothing more than luck. Back up more.
Okay, so I've cleared them.
You cleared them.
Yes. But I'm just trying to see about getting all the items.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the minister for
Because I keep hearing that like snake sound. I don't know why,
Only one way to find out.
but I hear it all the
I
time.
cleared them also. So I'm ready to go to the tent.
I made a point so I Petrificus Totalis to everyone, but the last one, I made sure to execute him. Like
Yeah, that's what I want. Like I want that mastery, so I can do that too.
the mastery, you don't need the mastery to do all with just single-handedly doing it on 1v1, but
Well, yeah, because like I'm trying to do it one by one, but they might catch you, kind of thing. You know?
they can catch you anyway. The mastery doesn't make them so they can't catch you.
Yeah, but it helps. I can just do them more than once. Okay, I am ready to enter the tent.
Okay. My point was that it didn't help me having the mastery in that situation.
Because I can't do one by one. Because like when I do like one or two, they see me. Are you entering the tent?
Dragons.
In Merlin's name?
This is a huge tent.
Dragons!
Hi Adam! Have a good look.
They said one.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of
Adam,
most
hey,
eyes
what's
being on
up?
the fight and look around. but be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
How's Revelio going finding everything? We are sure are Revelioing everything.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Mr. Tellus.
Yes, talent point. Talent point! I'm putting it straight into that stealth mode. I really wanted to see what it does. Let's go, let's go. We're evaluating everything, we're finding a bunch of things. There's so much to do. Okay, I'm invisible still.
Revelio.
What am I trying to do? Investigate, okay. Entry with admission only. I'm going through the other door. I'm trying to find a game I want to stream. No more Sons of Forest.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say.
Mr. Tellus.
Yeah, because the mastery gives me a little more range, which I like. We can like collect. I have no one to play with. Oh, is Sons of Forest something you play with people? Oh.
I think it's just more fun with people, I think.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Oh my god, there's more than one. Oh, there's a puppy. Okay. I was like. Nice.
Yes. A more hushed is like the once.
Did you climb the ladder already?
Yeah.
Okay. Climb the ladder.
Revelio.
I'm ready to go to the next part.
You want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Do you speak Poppy already?
Something's going on.
I think it's the one of my cutscene.
What's going on down there?
You what?
I think it's automatic, like she automatically just starts talking.
Oh, okay. I see. The dragon's standing on an Accio block.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though.
I didn't see that cutscene.
Let's eat
I saw it
them
on
out,
yours.
shall we?
Did it?
Yeah.
I must have looked away the wrong way.
Reach the captured dragon.
I'm at the next door.
Yeah. Okay. I'm slow, sorry. Okay. Ready to F to open?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. F to open.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave
there's
it
a lot
here,
here.
not with the plans they likely have for it.
I'm so slow.
There's a bunch of things to pick up in here.
Yeah. I'm so slow right now. I hate it. Collect the dragon egg. Let me collect everything else first. Oh, it's locked. Don't forget the egg. Don't forget the egg. Okay. I can't. Okay. I'm opening the egg. Remember the time when I was like super glitched with the door?
Yeah.
That was scuffed. There's a really long cutscene just to grab an egg.
I'm gonna save.
All right.
Save.
I have the egg.
All right, I have the egg.
I've saved.
Okay, I'll save too.
Let me know when you're ready to go defeat the poachers.
Wait, I think I canceled others. Okay, save complete.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's make them count.
Okay, I'm going.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
returns to the wolf.
Let me ask you. Would you not me to put you down? There you are. Like to torture dragons, do you? Let me ask you. Let's get this over.
Rather up wide.
Let me ask you. Sender.
That's all you are. You'll have to fight it.
Okay, I think I fought them.
I did it.
I think I fought. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Poacher Animagus.
And you're a friend.
And I fought.
Stop right there. What is that?
Oh my gosh!
Back to that dirt.
Let me ask
We have some of
Oh, it's turned into chicken. Whoa, there's a lot of flames happening. I can't see a thing. What's happening? Freaking the wrong spot. Oh, geez. Alright, I think I fought them all.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Free her now before more show up. Free the dragon. Oh, I'm in the cutscene where I'm freeing the dragon. So much is happening right now.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
I think I pressed the button too early. Oh my god, there's more fighting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I just got to like I'm a little bit ahead of where you're at. Do you think we're gonna fly off the dragon?
I don't know.
Hope I don't fight again.
We're just awaiting them watching, like, try to dispel it.
This way.
Pandy, hi, what's up? How are you? Alright. I'm at the next little cutscene. I'm like loading out somewhere? Alright.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling
Doing well, how about you?
card.
Doing great. Playing some
don't know.
Hogwarts. About
Nothing
to end
about this day
stream
was
soon.
expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Do you think the poachers will retaliate?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
Your
It'd be
outfit's so
foolish
good.
not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, Does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I'm ready to press let's get out of here. So I'll wait for you to catch up. Cause I was a little bit ahead.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Woo!
Achievement.
Quest complete. Fire and Vice. Alright. I'll wait like 30 seconds and see when we happen. Oh, but they were too long. Okay, we did it.
We want to just quickly go to that Flue Flame and then get off.
Sure.
Because that way, like, we don't have to like go all the way back there for it. I'm just looking at the map.
Yep.
I'm getting on a broomstick because I think it's quicker.
I was gonna do that because I can fly it better.
It's time
can
to
fly
learn
better
the
with the
transformation
broomstick?
spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Oh, I flew by it. That's okay. There's supposed to be evil people here, but
okay.
Where's the
Good.
Won't never get long.
Alright, Flue Flame, got it. Okay. Where are we gonna end? Just like sitting right here?
There's no, like, it doesn't really matter, so yeah, I guess so.
Alright, I'm just gonna dismount by the Flue Flame, sit my body right there, and save.
Woo!
We did it!
Now we have a quest item, which is a dragon egg. Got a bunch of things. We got
Yeah.
some letters.
I'm clearing my
Outpost.
inventory.
Quests. So we can learn. Ah, the Professor Weasley's assignment is the next task.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Inventory. I gotta claim notifications because I hate it. I think I
that
do
weird.
need to sell things soon. Ah, so it tells us 2 Fugai pages, which is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
I really want to clear some of the side quests next time.
Yeah, well, given that basically are all technically side quests at this point.
Yeah. Like the friend indeed and play of the house up. I think we can.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, we cleared some quests this time too, but I think that we should do Professor Weasley's task and then we do side quests.
Okay.
Side quests are like a deviation from the main quest, and I want to get through the main quest to the boys, but
So yeah, it looks like spell removal, play of the house elf, and friend indeed are all near, like relatively near each other, which should be interesting.
I'm kind of half partial. I know we're going to be ending soon, but I mean for next time to just look up where the gobstones are, the one that we're missing.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I genuinely,
No
it's
idea.
frustrating me. Yeah. Given that it's glitched.
Yeah.
But I had a great McBoys.
Okay, I'm going to do a little saving, and then close the game before we get too sucked in. Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I might
Extra-
just do an extra save just to be sure.
I just saved.
Okay.
All right.
I can switch to my very glorious just chatting because I have one of those now.
Heck yeah.
Whilst I exit the game.
I am trying to see who we can lurk in hopes that my computer doesn't McCrashy boys. Let's see, where is it? This one? Nope. This one. Alright, stream, please. You can do it. You can do it, stream. I believe in you.
I have a suggestion for who to go to.
Okay, who is your suggestion?
We haven't raided Damien, have we?
We did a Damien and Celine raid.
Oh, we did. We've done Belro? Question mark?
Who?
BBQ.
Yes.
Cool.
On the birthday stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've done Bucky.
We did Bucky.
Ah, okay.
Wait. Oh, maybe we haven't done Bucky.
I feel like we didn't.
I don't know why, but I thought we did. But I think I'm remembering a time when we done raided Unky Bucky when we played before.
Mm.
I think we should do that then.
Unky Bucky?
The Unky Bucky.
Alright. Let me. Okay. Alright, sounds good. So, let's have a quick recap of what we did today. Having lots of fun. We, what do we do?
We unlocked most of the stuff inside Hogsmeade. We found all the value pages in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, of Lux. We found the last demi guys in Hogsmeade. That was really cool. We found some dragons. We completed the Mr. Moon quest and the Poso Lady quest. That was great. Yeah, oh my god, I wanna play more. I wanna play more Hogwarts Legacy. But we have so much to do. I'm ready.
I don't know what to do with the raid message. I don't know what to do with the raid message.
I don't know.
I just feel like literally just being like Unky Bucky in capitals.
You can do that. Unky Bunky. Yeah, guys, we are going to raid into Uncle Bucket, who is playing Dredge and currently showing off Tattoo. I guess.
He is one of the most wholesome beings on the planet of Earth. A
great laugh.
Has the best laugh. Has the most chill, awesome, wholesome vibes ever. He's playing a game I've never heard of called Dredge, but also does yoga. He's a yogi on the weekends. And yeah, I have a sub raid message if you subbed. If you're not, then let's just find some emotes that people can use.
I have started my, or not started, I'm ready to start my raid.
Yeah, I always never know when hype emotes will be useful. Let's just go with I don't know. Which one should we go with, do you reckon?
I don't know.
I kind of like the yeah, nah, yeah.
Honestly, I think that's a good one. I think that should be your, like, normal raid message. We can make it a command. Like,
yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah. Highlight of the stream, find little baby Niffler Stuffy. That was my favorite part.
Nah, yeah, nah. And then.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
And then.
I'm hopped up from a boba. Rage.
Okay.
Okay.
We have for those that are not subbed and just want a raid message. There's my raid message. Copy and paste in the chat just so that you know that it works and isn't a Steam code.
Steam code, like me, like I did once. I'm ready to start the raid when you are.
Okay, I'm copying. Oh, I need to copy that after. Right. I am starting the raid now, so we're going over to Uncle Bucket.
We're gonna start the raid to Uncle Bucket. Copy the raid, if I can spell. Copy the raid message. If you're sub, copy the sub raid. Paste it in the chat so you know that it works. I am going to have a little combined raid message for both of us. I'll do that. Select all, copy, and then I'm gonna paste it in chat so I know that it works. Let's go! I know how to copy. The best part is when I copy it and then I like do something else because that's not the vibe. We potentially could be here tomorrow. We'll see how the work goes. I know Monday and Tuesday I didn't get to stream, so I want to kind of make up for it a little bit. If we can, we'll keep you updated. If I can't be there, I don't know, Odd might be streaming. Who knows?
Yeah.
Scout streams only, no schedule right now because life. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for being here, for all your support, for watching the Hogwarts Legacy. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Anything else you want to say?
We love you all. Everyone, all peoples that are here, that have been here. Appreciate you all.
You good?
I think that's it for me.